Have you ever wondered about something which is not usual? India is the most amazing country in the world. There are lots of mind-blowing facts about Indian laws that are not yet popular and known to all people. India is a large country in terms of population and land, so it is difficult for every people to discover the mind-blowing facts of the country. Here are 10 facts about Indian law which most people are unaware about, so without wasting time, let's get started. Number 1. The Indian Constitution is the largest in the world. The Constitution of India is the longest written constitution of any sovereign country in the world, containing 444 articles in 22 parts, 12 schedules and 118 amendments, with 146,385 words in its English language. A total of 283 members of the Constitution Assembly signed the Constitution. After a meeting of different committees, a drafting committee was formed under the chairmanship of Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar, the chief architect of the Constitution of India. Thereafter, the committee had prepared a draft constitution and submitted it to the Assembly in November 1947, but it took more than two to give it the final touch amid debates and amendments. Finally, on the 26th of November 1949, the process was completed and the Constituent Assembly adopted the Constitution. The original handwritten copies of the Constitution are kept in helium-filled cases in the library of the Parliament House. This book is one of 1,000 photolithographic reproductions of the Constitution of the Republic of India. The illustrations represent styles from the different civilizations of the subcontinent, ranging from the prehistoric Mohenjo-daro, in the Indus Valley, to the present. The calligraphy in the book was done by Prem Bihari Naren Raisda. The concept of the 5-year plan (FYP) was taken from the user. Joseph Stalin implemented the first 5-year plan in the Soviet Union in the late 1920s. Most communist states and several capitalist countries subsequently have adopted them. The first 5-year plan was one of the most important because it had a great role in the launching of Indian development after independence. The preamble to our Constitution was inspired by the preamble to the Constitution of the United States of America. One principle of government that is reflected in both constitutions is popular sovereignty. A quote from the Constitution of India that depicts popular sovereignty is, "We, the people of India, in a Constituent Assembly, do hereby adopting, enact and give to ourselves this Constitution." This quote shows that the ultimate power lies with the people and they are the main source of power of the Constitution. This principle is reinforced as elections to the House of the People, Lok Sabha, and the Legislative Assembly of every state will be decided on the basis of adult suffrage. The fundamental rights recognized by our Constitution has also been adopted from the American Constitution. The Indian Constitution recognizes 9 fundamental rights as the basic human rights of all its citizens. There are many similarities between the two constitutions of India and the United States of America. Some similarities involve the principles that these two constitutions share. The Indian Constitution is one of the world's best constitution. In 62 years of its adoption, it had been amended only 94 times. As of now, our Constitution has undergone a total of 118 amendments. Arrest to happen is shown in movies and other sitcoms. No arrest can be made because an officer has the power to do so. The police officer must be able to justify the arrest. People in custody have the right to inform about the arrest to their relatives and the police are duty-bound to provide facilities for the same. There are 2.18 crore cases pending in India's district and lower courts. There are more than 2 crore cases pending in district courts across the country. 12 states have more than 5 lakh cases to decide, while a little more than one case, on average, is awaiting conclusion for at least 10 years. Of the total pending cases, more than 20 lakh, almost 10%, have been filed by women while over 3% are being fought by senior citizens. 22.2 million people are under trial in India, far more than there are people in the Netherlands. For the 13 years, the Salman Khan hit-and-run case was in trial. It was one of 18.5 million criminal cases pending in India's district and lower courts, and the 50-year-old Bollywood star was one of 22.2 million people under trial. Driven by a shortage of prosecutors, judges, and courts and among other reasons, slow procedures, there are more people under trial in India than there are people in the Netherlands or Kazakhstan. All for today. Hope you like this video. If you find this video helpful, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more informative videos. See you then.